Since their debut in 2013, BTS has become more than just a music group. They are a global phenomenon, a symbol of South Korean culture that touches every corner of the world, and for many of its fans, a hope in the midst of darkness. However, in October 2022, the shocking decision announced by the group shook not only the entertainment world but also South Korean society as a whole. The decision was a collective postponement of the group's activities for the sake of fulfilling the conscription obligations of its members. This news sparked a wave of reactions, both in South Korea and internationally. What really happened behind this decision? And why is this considered a historical moment? BTS, short for Bangtan Sonyeondan or Beyond the Scene, is not just a music group. They have made history by winning international awards, breaking streaming records, and filling stadiums around the world. Their music not only tells about love or life, but also raises social issues, mental health to self-identity. This makes them more than just K-pop idols. They are the voice of the younger generation. Their global success brought not only national pride, but also a huge economic impact. According to a report from the Hyundai Research Institute, BTS's contribution to the South Korean economy amounts to more than 5 trillion won per year. From tourism to album sales to merchandise, BTS's economic impact is vast. In fact, their name is often juxtaposed with other Korean pride products such as Samsung or Hyundai. However, the popularity of BTS also brings challenges, one of which is the military obligation that every South Korean man must fulfill. In South Korea's conscription system, all healthy men between the ages of 18 and 28 are required to undergo military training for about 18 to 21 months. It is a task that is considered a national honor, although it is often a burden for many artists and athletes whose careers are at the top. The issue of BTS conscription has actually been a hot debate since the last few years. Many people have proposed that BTS members be given exemptions because of their outstanding contributions to the country. In the history of South Korea, exemptions were granted to certain classical athletes and artists who won prestigious international awards. However, the BTS case is something unprecedented, and in 2020, the South Korean government even passed a revised law known as the BTS law, which allows accomplished K-pop artists to defer conscription until age 30. This step was considered a compromise but still did not resolve the debate. The pressure intensified as the age of Jeon, BTS's oldest member, approached the deadline for conscription. The media and the public continue to speculate, while the government remains cautious about making decisions that could set a precedent. On the one hand, granting exemptions to BTS could spark jealousy among the public and reinforce the view that the conscription system is unfair. On the other hand, not giving BTS an exemption risks damaging the cultural and economic assets they have built. On October 17, 2022, Big Hit Music, the agency that houses BTS, finally issued an official statement. In the statement, it was announced that BTS members will undergo military service according to their respective schedules, starting with Jeon. Other members will follow according to their age and schedule. The announcement was made in a firm but empathetic tone, confirming that the decision was made after lengthy discussions among members and management. The immediate public reaction was mixed. Many international fans were saddened but proud of this decision, given how important military obligations are in South Korean culture. On the other hand, there were also voices of disappointment from those who hoped that the government would grant an exception. However, the most interesting is the reaction of the South Korean people themselves. Many praised BTS's decision as a tremendous form of responsibility. They see this move as an exemplary example that although they are global superstars, they still adhere to their national obligations. BTS's decision to enlist in the military has had a huge impact on South Korea's entertainment scene. Since the announcement, speculation has begun to surface about BTS' future as a group. Many have wondered if BTS will be able to return in full formation once all members have completed their military duties. In addition, the postponement of the group's activities also brought challenges to the K-pop music industry as a whole. BTS is the main driver of the Hallyu Korean wave around the world. Without their activities, many worry that K-pop's momentum in the international market could slow. However, Big Hit Music assured that each member of BTS will remain involved in solo projects during the group's activity break. This move, although it cannot completely replace the group's dynamic, is considered a way to maintain BTS's relevance amid the existing challenges. Looking ahead, BTS's decision could set an important precedent in the South Korean entertainment industry. It is a moment in which traditional values meet the demands of modernity. While many see the move as a form of compliance with national obligations, others see it as a sign that South Korea's entertainment industry should start thinking about more flexible solutions for artists with global impact. For BTS themselves, this decision is not the end, but a new chapter in their journey. In their official statement, the members expressed their gratitude to fans for their unwavering support. They also confirmed that they are committed to returning as a group after completing their military duties. BTS's decision to serve in the military is a moment that will be remembered in South Korean history, not only as an event in the entertainment world, but also as a reflection of the values held by society. This is proof that even amid global popularity, a sense of responsibility towards the state remains a priority. For fans, this decision may be a test of loyalty, but also an opportunity to show that their support goes beyond just music. And for South Korea, it's a reminder that in the glittering world of entertainment, tradition and duty remain solid foundations. BTS has proven that they are not only great because of their music, but also because of the character and principles they hold dear. And although their future as a group may be temporarily stalled, one thing is certain: they will return stronger than ever, carrying the dreams and hopes of the generation they represent. The decision also highlights how BTS continues to redefine what it means to be a global artist. In a world often dominated by commercial interests, their move sends a much bigger message: that success does not absolve a person of responsibility for his or her cultural and societal roots. BTS not only serves as a role model for their fans, but also as a symbol of how global influence can go hand in hand with respect for local values. In addition, many praise the way BTS and Big Hit Music managed this announcement. By planning every detail and giving a statement full of transparency, they were able to maintain the image of the group as professionals who value relationships with their fans. No wild speculation or uncertainty is allowed to drag on. Everything is delivered with clarity that leaves room for fans to process this decision emotionally. However, beyond this inspiring narrative, the reality faced by BTS members remains complex. Each member has their own challenges when facing the draft period. From an individual's perspective, this decision means abandoning the routine they have been living for more than a decade. There were no world tours, no appearances on the international stage, and no direct interaction with ARMY, as their fans are called. For Jeon, as the first member to enter the military, the burden became even heavier. As the oldest member, he not only became a pioneer, but also a symbol of courage to start this chapter for his group. In numerous interviews before the official announcement, Jeon often said that he had prepared for this moment, although there is no denying that this process remains emotional. Meanwhile, for the other members, this transition also brings its own challenges. Although Big Hit Music ensures that they can focus on solo projects, nothing can replace the dynamic created when the 7 members of BTS come together. Many fans felt this loss of intimacy, although they remained optimistic that the future of the group would remain bright. On the other hand, the South Korean entertainment world is starting to face reality without BTS. As the leader of K-Wave, BTS has brought global attention to the Korean music industry. But there is now a void to be filled. Major labels began promoting new groups to maintain momentum in the international market. However, it is not easy to replace the influence that BTS has built over the years. In addition, the absence of BTS as a group also provides an opportunity for its members to explore their respective identities outside of the group's circle. RM, as a leader, is known for his lyrical ability and deep insight. Many are looking forward to solo music projects that reflect his personal perspective. So it is with Suga, who has shown remarkable abilities as a music producer. Jungkook, with his alluring vocals, is also one of the members who is predicted to continue to shine in the entertainment world. J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jeon have also demonstrated their individual potential in their various previous solo projects, providing a glimpse into how they can continue to grow as individuals during this break. Thus, although this period will be full of challenges, it also leaves room for BTS to develop further, both as a group and as individuals. Meanwhile, the South Korean government also did not escape the spotlight. BTS's decision to serve in the military, according to the rules, reopens discussions about the special treatment of public figures who contribute greatly to the country. Some argue that this step shows that even global stars must adhere to the same rules as other citizens. However, there are also those who feel that the system needs reform to better accommodate those who make outstanding contributions outside the military. Ultimately, this decision is not just about BTS, but also about how South Korea faces challenges in the midst of globalization. BTS's success on the international scene has opened the door for Korea to show its culture and values to the world. However, it also puts the country in a position to reflect on those policies that may require adjustments in order to remain relevant in a global context. On the fan side, ARMY became one of the most prominent forces during this time. On social media, messages of support continued to pour in, not only for BTS as a group, but also for each member individually. They used this opportunity to show that their love and support does not depend on how active BTS is in the entertainment world, but on the emotional connection they have built over the years. This decision is also an opportunity for ARMY to reflect on the true meaning of being a fan. For most of them, supporting BTS is not just about enjoying their music, but also learning from the values they share. From the message to love yourself to the courage to face challenges, BTS has become an irreplaceable source of inspiration. On a global scale, this BTS break also opens up opportunities for other international artists to take over the spotlight. However, BTS's deep influence has led many to believe that their popularity will not subside despite their temporary inactivity as a group. Each chapter in BTS' journey has always been colored by challenges, but they have always made it through with integrity and determination. This period of conscription, although difficult, is just one more challenge that will shape them to be stronger. The fans, the South Korean public, and the international entertainment world are now waiting patiently for the moment when BTS will return, bringing new stories, new energy, and perhaps a new history ready to be written. When this time passes, BTS will prove once again that they are not just a music group, but a cultural phenomenon that continues to move beyond boundaries and expectations. It is a journey that not only belongs to them, but to all those who have been part of this incredible story.